Welcome back to the Demon Slayer Gaming Channel. We're going to be continuing our Final Fantasy XIV Dungeon Guide series today. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Temple of the Fist. Starting off for the trash pools in here, there will be several coral units that have circular AoEs around themselves that cause paralysis if you are hit by them. There will be moss barriers blocking your path that will make it so that you cannot proceed on until you clear them. After the moss barriers are dead, then several adds will come out of the moss barrier that you'll just want to pick up before proceeding on. These adds do throw out large AoEs that reduce your movement speed, so you'll just want to move out of these as quick as you can to keep proceeding on. The Blood Glider monks have frontal cone AoEs that you'll just want to move out of. The second wall will actually spawn several adds when it gets to half health, and then several more at 25% health. For the first boss, it will start off with a singular fight against Coral Sruti. Sruti will jump to random party members and then do a large circular AoE around himself that you'll just want to move out of. When Sruti gets down to half health, then Smriti will also come into the fight. They will then jump to different parts of the room, with Sruti doing his circular AoE and Smriti doing a large cone AoE that you'll want to avoid. Each of these bosses also does a small tank buster ability called Pounce that would just need to be healed through. When one of them dies, the other will cast Basic Instinct, increasing the amount of damage that they do, and gain a different set of abilities. Electric Burst will be a large party-wide damaging ability that would just need to be healed through. Heat Lightning will do an AoE around each party member, so you'll want to spread out to avoid overlapping these. Boss will then, depending on which one is alive, jump to a random party member and either do his circular AoE or his large cone AoE. For the second area, there will be several AoEs that are continuously happening through this area, so you'll want to time these appropriately to move through them without getting hit. As you proceed on to the second group, you will pick up multiple Doblins. Due to the sheer number of them, the damage can begin to rack up very quickly, so it is advised to pop a tank cooldown here. The Zoo unit will continuously do party-wide AoEs, so you just need to be healed through this. Once you reach the Singas, you can pull them to the opening between the two areas that have AoEs going across them. This way you will not need to move during the fight to avoid the AoEs. The Singas can occasionally cast a large circular AoE that you'll just want to move out of. Moving into the next area, you'll proceed through the garden of different statues. The cubs will come alive as you move up to them, along with the regular Singas at the very end of the area. Arbiter is the second boss. When he casts Cardinal Shift, this will be a party-wide damaging ability. Fourfold Shear is a tank buster ability that will hit 4 times, so you'll just need to be healed through. For and Oft will do a AoE in front and behind the boss, so you'll want to move to his sides. Killer Instinct will put 3 barriers around the boss. The only area that he can be attacked from without taking damage yourself and receiving a damage up debuff is the side that does not have a barrier on it. When he casts Hell Seal, you'll want to move into the colored platform that lines up with your symbol to avoid getting knocked up and receiving a vulnerability debuff. Tapas will do several AoEs around the platform that you'll just need to move out of. And at the same time, he will cast Port and Star, which will be AoEs to the left and right of him, so you'll want to stay towards the front or back of the boss to avoid these. Moving into the final era, there will be several ghostly units. These units have different class abilities like the other humanoid units, so most of them are single target damaging abilities on the tank, so you'll just need to do extra healing at this time. The flames will explode in a large circular AoE around themselves, so you'll just want to move away from those when the AoE begins to happen. The Coral Prana will have a cone AoE that you'll just need to move out of. In this area, it will constantly summon 3 of the flame units that will move towards the middle of the platform and then explode when getting close to someone. So you'll again just want to move out of these AoEs. This should lead you to the final boss, Ivan Coralfist, and he begins to cast Spirit Wave. This will do party-wide damage that you'll just need to heal through, along with summoning a circular AoE on the platform that you'll need to move out of. Coral Kick will do a 280-degree AoE around the boss that you'll just need to move out of. When he targets a party member with Touch of Slaughter, he will jump to them and drop them to 1 HP. So you'll need to immediately heal this party member back up. He will then summon several dragon heads on one side of the platform that will move to the opposite side. You'll just need to move into the openings to avoid these. During this time, he will also have a large line AoE called Silent Roar that he'll throw across the platform. When he jumps to the middle of the platform, begins casting Rhalgar's Pierce You'll want to move as far away from him as possible as it is proximity based. You'll then several spheres around the platform that will tether to the boss that needs to be picked up by the party members to prevent the boss from getting them. Each of these applies a damage up buff to the person getting them, along with removing a stack of the damage up buff from him. After he finishes his cast, he will go to the center of the platform and begin casting several damaging AoEs that will increase in damage based on how many orbs were still tethered to him. So you'll just need to heal through this at this time. Spirit Wave again will be party-wide damage along with a residual AoE that will need to be healed through. The next time he summons the dragon's heads, it will be in 2 different parts of the platform that will need to be avoided, along with doing his proximity-based AoE and Silent Roar, so watch out for all of these AoEs and reposition accordingly. The next time he does Touch of Slaughter, he will follow it up immediately with Hurricane Kick, so the person that he is targeting will need to reposition quickly to not die to this. And this should be it for the Temple of the Fist. I hope this helps everyone out. If it does, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one.